Have you ever heard the saying that too much of a good thing is bad for you? Most times, this is true, but not in this case. Imagine having 100 jokes flying your way in a video game. Some may stick, and some may fly over your head. But there's a nice feeling you get when you catch a reference that makes you feel like the joke was made for you. I don't have to be a scientist or a mathematician to understand that out of 1,000 jokes, there's a high chance one will stick. And if that one joke makes you smile, this game already accomplished what it set out to do.
Nobody abuses my wife but me! Wait, no, that didn't come out right. Fuck, okay, just...
High on Life has so many jokes that there's a chance you will get sick and tired of hearing the characters talk. Thankfully, that is not the only thing the game offers. From an addictive skateboard mechanic to brand new weapons and missions that change from shooting and investigating a murder mystery, the game has a large amount of different scenarios that can fit your personal preference and make you happy while laughing at their most messed up jokes. However, that doesn't mean everything in the game is good.
Move it. Elevators for tenants only. You ain't setting foot in here without a credit check, a background check, a blood test, and a failed playthrough of Disco Elysium.
Damn, this way's a bust.
High on Life 2's story is right after the first one. You're a successful bounty hunter that is a bit tired of the job. You're considering leaving it behind after all the fame and money. You get a call from your helper telling you your sister is in trouble. You go save your sister and find out she found a major issue that she will fix with or without your help. This issue also involves you and the humans all around the planet, so it is hard for you to say no. The issue is that Big Pharma wants to make humans into a pill that gets them high, and they're in the process of making it legal. It is your mission to stop that from happening by killing all the CEOs and investors.
Did you know you can write a check to yourself for more money than you have, deposit it, then withdraw that money immediately before the bank can do anything about it? It's free money!
Gene, that's check fraud. The bank is gonna come for that money.
What? Oh, fuck. I'm so fucked. You gotta kill this guy.
The way the story starts makes it so you don't have to play the first game to understand what is going on. There's a few jokes in the beginning that you can understand without playing the first game. Considering the type of game it is, a comedy first-person shooter, the main plot is actually pretty serious. This game makes fun of a lot of real-world issues, which can be hurtful for sensitive people, but hilarious to people that understand that comedy has no limits. And this game sometimes pushes those limits with the type of jokes it makes.
Plus, it sounded a little gay.
Dad.
Oh, don't you start too. I am in my 60s and set in my ways. I'm gonna make some gay jokes sometimes and we'll all have to deal with that together.
It also makes fun of things we go through in our daily life, like how much of a headache it is to find parking in some areas. Such a boring concept is turned into the best mission the game has.
This is the good shit! Let's start killing!
Can you find us a parking spot down there by chance? This is just insane. It's insane.
Probably not, but we'll give it a shot.
Whatever it takes. Kill someone if you have to.
I think that's his plan!
Now you push it. Clear the way.
You got it.
Spot's clear. Let me just get in there and...
Thanks for the spot, friend.
God damn it! That was my spot, asshole!
On the gameplay side, they introduce a skateboard to let you traverse the maps faster. You use the skateboard instead of running, and every map is made to make the skateboard the main way for you to play the game. You can grind on rails and shoot enemies, picking up speed as you do flawless jumps. The speed of the skateboard makes the game extremely fun without asking perfection out of you. The game is mission based, so you don't have to worry about endless fields of nothingness. Everything made on the maps is designed to have you using your skateboard and shooting aliens as you go. Sometimes maps have different environmental animals that act as weapons, like fire-breathing turtles and birds you can use for a ground-pound AoE attack. Instead of hiding behind cover when your health is low, you run around looking for health and shield packs while avoiding bullets on your skateboard. The maps are always big enough to allow you to pick up speed as you play, and the more encounters you get, the better the game feels, especially when you get all of the weapons unlocked. The weapons you get are two from the first game, the lady gun and the shotgun. You don't get the strongest gun from the last game because the gun is screwing your mom, so it can't help you anymore. It's helping your mom. This is a dumb way to take away your strongest weapon, but introducing a joke that could land for people that like your mama jokes. There's 7 more weapons you get along the way. A fedora-wearing gun that is on the brink of getting a divorce, an assassin that takes pride in never failing a mission, a bow that is trying to kill a scammer, a gun which is reference to the Blue Men Group, Jan, which is the wife of the other gun going through the divorce, and Shudo, a gun that can take environmental items and shoot them back. Oh, and Knifey, the best weapon in the game, and even the devs know it. You can clearly see the preference because that weapon even has a main mission dedicated to it.
Yes, yes, yes! I'm the main character of the
Every weapon works completely different, from the shooting to the aiming to the special skill. Combining all of the weapons in the skateboard is the heart of the game. All these weapons have a big part in the story and they all have voice act. One of them even has 3. The talking from the weapon is where most of the acting comes. They're constantly talking to each other or about what's happening. When it comes to the talking and voice acting, your character does not talk. The talking is done by the guns, so you essentially have a bunch of voice actors talking for you constantly.
Not exactly the galaxy's most beloved heroes anymore.
Except me. Everyone still loves me. Northie forever. Fuck yeah.
The comedy and the voice acting go hand in hand, and there's parts where you will wonder if they will ever shut up. You now have options of dialogue. That doesn't mean there's branches of dialogue, but that you can pick one thing or the other and they all take you the same way. Just an easy way to have more dialogue and more jokes in case you play the game a second time.
Drat. Sorry, fellas. We're all just too well adjusted.
He's in the middle of a messy divorce.
Oh, come on. You throw me under the bus just like that? Happy 43rd birthday to me, I guess.
43 years old. That's the most pathetic age you can be, human or otherwise.
Yes, I can sense it. You have the sadness in you, my friend.
As I keep emphasizing, the jokes are stupid, but sometimes dumb fun is fun. Sometimes the jokes are so dumb that the same voice actors break out of character.
Oh, that's a real nice aquarium. We can do a lot with that. Maybe we can fill it up. Yeah, let's try filling it up somehow with like fish or something. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what the mechanic is. I don't care. I don't care actually. It's a cool aquarium.
Most of the comedy is just word slop, where the characters just talk until hopefully something is funny. And sometimes the jokes are so obvious that you see them coming a mile away. But those are jokes that land the best when they twist the punchlines. One small example is this scenario. You're controlling a laser to cut through glass to get a fedora. As you start cutting, an alien starts walking the path you have to cut. You now know you will have to kill this guy because you're waiting with anticipation, so when the punchline comes, he starts screaming and remembers he has an anti-laser suit and says he is sponsored by the brand.
Oh wait, I'm okay. Good thing I got this laser-proof suit from Thurston Goodwell's Suit Shop.
Out of context and explaining the joke is not funny. But once you catch a joke like this, it makes it feel like they managed to trick you in a clever way, but it might make you roll your eyes with how stupid the punchline was. That joke ended on a brand shoutout, and that is something that happens a lot, surprisingly, with real life brands and sponsors. So speaking about brands, you would be surprised that even in a game about a different planet, Party City is also going out of business, and Spencer's is still somehow in business.
We're getting pretty damn good at saving your species, right? I hope pretty soon they stop needing us to save them. But hey, some species are a little more helpless than others.
If this was a good way to get money to make the game, I'm okay with that, but they should consider making it a side mission instead of part of the main missions.
I would very much enjoy a visit to Party City.
Combining the skateboard speed and tricks and the weapons, you get really fun boss fights. All of the boss fights were fun and always brought a different mechanic to the table to spice up the fights. The boss fights are not simply shoot and dodge. There's fights where halfway through, you don't even shoot. And the way those fights are implemented caught me by surprise because of how stupidly fun and dumb in concept they were. This is especially highlighted on the last part of the last mission where you get to put all of the mechanics together to beat the game.
Real mature.
Shut up, fool! We're here to fuck you up.
Well, you made it this far, so you must have that dog in you. I like that.
The puzzles in the game are simple. When the guns are not giving you hints about the puzzles, there's quiet time for the characters to keep saying things and hopefully you catch a reference they throw. If you have a problem with how constant the characters talk, you have an option to lower how often they blabber on, so you can get some peace and quiet for once, or listen to the game's music. Honestly, I don't know why you would want to do that because the game's music is horrible. I understand the game is trying to drive the point that you're a human on another planet, but I would like to understand the music that I'm listening to. There's no way to explain what instruments are playing or what tempo they're going for because every time a fight breaks out, it sounds like a toddler is throwing a tantrum in a music store. This has to be the weirdest music choice I have ever heard. There wasn't a moment where I wanted to raise the volume to listen to the music. If it wasn't for the constant jokes and the constant talking, I would have muted the game. That's how bad the music sounds. I played this game on a PS5 Pro, and even though I didn't have any frame drops, I did have a lot of performance issues. One issue was after finishing an encounter, it would forget to give me the next objective. After killing all the enemies, it would still say kill all the enemies. I would reload the last checkpoint, do the objective again, and it would get fixed, but it happens so often that I have to make it known. The game looks really good, all colorful and bright, but the resolution makes the image look muddy, with a lack of sharpness, and it didn't help that I had screen tearing during my 15 hours of gameplay. On a more playful note, it also didn't help how goddamn ugly the guns are to the point they make me feel uncomfortable. I know they're aliens, but god damn, if they want people to feel sick while looking at the guns, they did a great job.
He likes going inside his little portable. It shrinks him down. He's got a lot of room in there. It's nice, like a Pokeball.
Having a first-person shooter with great gameplay could be the whole reason why you want to play this game. The cherry on top could be the jokes the game throws at you, but if you don't have the patience or the humor the game requires of you, this game could be unbearable. Even though the gameplay is great, the jokes and the constant talking could be the reason the game doesn't click for you. The mission directions change the pace of the game to the point that it feels like a dragged on joke. Instead of having you shoot aliens and ride the skateboard, it forces you to sit through the punchline of a joke. Just like comedy is subjective, this game is simply not for everyone. But everyone that plays this game will find a joke that makes them feel like it was made for them.
What else is there to say? I mean,
Back-a-lack-a-dick-a-lackle. Back-a-lack-a-shick-a-dack. Shick-a-dack-a-lackle.
Okay, thanks. I love you. Bye-bye.